So welcome to the finale of the 2020 season. It's been an extraordinary season, and Johannes Tingesbo is underway, a 21-second lead. So Martin Fourcade is underway. That looked like a hungry start to me, and he's got Emilien Jacquelin. I wouldn't be surprised to see Jacquelin go ahead of Fourcade and protect him on that first loop. Well, he can hear the wind in the trees. Can't really feel it down on the tracks, hidden by the valley and, of course, the fact that the trees are taking the buffering, but he knows that that means on the range the flags are going to be horizontal and they're going to be howling from left to right.
He's taking his time.
It doesn't matter. I think he knows if he can hit 20 today, the title is his. That is a perfect start in difficult conditions. Now the wind does pick up for Fourcade and Jacquelin, who could close the gap to 15 seconds. Martin Fourcade has done it. Both of the competitors going for the crystal globe have gone clear. Jacquelin, that's great news for Fourcade that Jacquelin's still with him, Mike. Well, I think Johannes Tinges will have sensed that he has two hungry Frenchmen on his heels. They're still clawing back time very, very quickly. I am wondering, Mike, whether the French have set off too hard in pursuit of Johannes Tinges. Will someone lose their concentration? The front three. There's the first mistake from Johannes Tinges and an opportunity for Fourcade. He'll now find himself 150 behind, and suddenly the tactics have to change. And so out he comes, 22.7 lost to the two Frenchmen. But it is still advantage Johannes Tingesbo in terms of the overall World Cup.
The pace is still firm here from Martin Fourcade. He's back to his best. He's back to that incredible mindset that he's shown biathlon for the last 12 years.
Just keep it. He's just got to hold on to third. He's got to not worry about winning the race. And of course, if Jacquelin wins today, Mike, he takes the pursuit title. He gets himself his first crystal globe.
So far, so good. He seems to be...
And actually, if he finishes in the top two, he's guaranteed to take the globe. So it doesn't matter if Fourcade beats him.
Pressure on Johannes Tingesbo.
Oh, not so much pressure. Not so much pressure. Can he focus? He knows that they have both missed. There's a lot of movement, and he's a bag of nerves. This reminds me of Östersund and the World Championships last year.
The wind has picked up. Look at the flags.
He's in trouble.
Oh,
he's
my
in
word.
Big trouble. Big trouble. 3 misses from Johannes Tingesbo. We haven't seen that all season. 450 metres. The two Frenchmen are in and out, and the margin is now going to be around a minute. Johannes Tinges. My goodness, this is a pressure situation. He will know exactly what is going on here. I think he'll just try and stay under control. He's got to go back to his normal way of shooting, Mike, which is just let them go once you've got your position sorted.
Let's look at the wind flags. It's not great. It's more difficult this time than last time for the two French leaders.
Both missed one on the last stand.
They've both missed the first shot. The wind is tough. Same conditions that Johannes had last time.
Now, what is Jacquelin going to do? Is he thrown one wide? He's thrown three wide. Was that intentional, Mike? Did he just say, I'll get them away?
Oh!
This is not only the last shoot of the season for Johannes Tingesbo, it is the most important shoot of his season. If he wants that crystal globe, Fourcade taking his time. He saw the mistakes from his teammates and he makes one himself.
Pressure.
That could let Johannes Tinges back in.
Go fast, Johannes, and you can do it.
Long delay to 3.
The wind's dead. It's good.
This could be the ticket to the overall World Cup. He hits 5, having hit 2 earlier on. And now we see how much juice we've got left in the tank of Johannes Tingesbo. He's been going far, far slower than we normally see on this race. Fourcade is clear. Christiansen with 4, 5 out of 5. Good racing. And Johannes Tingesbo into 4th place.
What a fitting finish for the great Martin Fourcade. You know, to come to your last race, you're nervous, emotional, so much going on in his mind. And he mastered this one like he's done the 82 previous victories.
Yeah, I think he's going to get the freedom of Joensuu, the local town here in Kontiolahti. And remember, his first World Cup win here, he looks almost certain to wrap up his last. Could be a 1-2-3 for the French. Oh. And here goes Jacquelin, but a little loss of balance. No fight left in Johannes Tingesbo. He's off the podium, but the title is still his. He knew what he had to do at the start of the day. Can you believe just one place in it, one shot in it for the whole season?
Look at that. He's got his two Frenchmen behind him to separate himself from Johannes Tingesbo, and he's made this team great.
Win number 83. Bittersweet moment for Martin Fourcade. Time to say goodbye, he said last night. And Johannes Tinges celebrates. He's done it, but only by the skin of his lycra suit. It was so close. One more miss, and that would have cost him the title. Mike, that slow, deliberate, controlled, disciplined final shoot from Johannes Tinges has won him his second Crystal Globe.
Oh, it's special today for me, as everybody knows. It has been a dream, an awake dream, doing a bit more than 10 years, and I couldn't dream about finishing another way. Of course, I miss the fans, but you know, when I started biathlon back in the forest in the Pyrenees Mountains in France, it was no fans, and it was just that love of biathlon and of skiing. And I'm proud I achieved all I did, and proud I discovered myself along that journey. And today it's just a beautiful way to finish it. You know, I didn't dream about that yellow jersey for today and that Crystal Globe, and I think it's a good signal that Johannes is taking it. In France, there is a sentence to say, "Le roi est mort, vive le roi."
Today, the women's pursuit, their last race of the season. The men's season is over, and Denise Herman, without any announcement, is away. Away goes Tyrrell Eckhoff. 18 out of 20, I think, will be enough to secure the globe. And there goes Dorothea Wierer in the yellow bib. She has absolutely no choice, Mike, but to go 100%, to shoot fast, shoot accurate. It's got to be the perfect race. So the leaders all starting at a fair pace.
Oh, look at the wind. This couldn't get much worse right now.
Could be a few penalty loops today. There's two already. And Eckhoff, even if she hits 4 on each shoot, 1 penalty loop, 4 penalty loops, I think she'll hold Wierer at bay. But if she misses 2 or 3 on the first shoot, that will even things up. So keep an eye on those targets. Vitozzi going along nicely. Preutz has done really well. There's the second miss from Eckhoff. So 2 penalty loops to do. Vitozzi, Davidova, 1 apiece. And Dorothea Wierer yet to arrive in the range. She started 19th today.
Well, Dorothea Wierer, she's going to be lucky because she's going to slot into, what, 18th, 19th, 20th position on the mat, and there's less wind up that end of the range.
Just looking for the yellow bib. It's starting to look a little bit nervy for Tyrrell Eckhoff. Never won the overall, and Wierer, of course, the champion last year. This could be a race-changing shoot for the leaders. The gusts aren't lasting long, maybe 30, 45 seconds max.
Wow. What a shame for Preutz. 4, only hit 1 out of 5.
Davidova's going to get the lead for the Czech Republic. Simon is through. Now, keep your eyes on Eckhoff's target and Wierer's. Wierer settling in. She's gained another few places, so it's looking tight. Eckhoff with 2. Norwegian fans will be cheering each and every hit from the Norwegian. She's got 4 out of 4. Is she going 5? No, she's not. Wierer with a chance to move up alongside Eckhoff, but she misses it. That's absolutely crucial.
And you cannot see the fall of the shot from 50 meters away, so she was just going on instinct to adjust the sight. Had she moved it another couple of clicks, so 4 or 5 clicks, I think she would have got them.
13 seconds between the red and the yellow bib. Those are the 2 athletes contending the Crystal Globe this year. I might just be thinking of that right now.
Conditions are kind.
5 from Eckhoff would buy her a little bit of space. Keep an eye on Wierer's targets. She will go quicker than the Norwegian. 3 out of 3. This is looking pretty steady. This is very, very impressive. 5 out of 5. Oh, that swings the advantage back towards the Norwegian because Wierer's going to miss the first one. It's going to take an unbelievable stand on the last shoot. She's missed two penalty loops, but it's not over quite yet. Although Wierer Eckhoff is in a fantastic position now, Mike. She's gone from 5th up into 1st, ahead of Julia Simon, who was on the penalty loop. Welcome back to Kontiolahti. We have one shoot remaining in the biathlon season, and it could be an absolutely key one for Tiril Eckhoff, who's back in front. What a race this has been, up and down the order. All, of course, depending on the shooting, and the gusts of wind are certainly having a big effect. 3 out of 5. Wierer has a chance.
Has a chance. I think Eckhoff, she's coming in at a firm pace. The flag's okay. At the moment, they're being kind, but that changes quickly.
She won't rush. One more miss from Eckhoff. Well, there it is. She can only get 3. One more miss. And we're going to see another swing. 3 penalty loops. Wow, 450 meters to go. And Oberegger looks down the range to see if the yellow bib has arrived. And as he does so, Wierer takes her place on the shooting mat. Wierer missing 1. She's on her way. She's not hanging around. It's a perfect shoot. And I think that could be the shoot that wins the season for Dorothea Wierer. Yeah, and she's just seen what she did not want to see, which was the yellow bib ahead of her. So Eckhoff now has to produce the ski of her life. What a fantastic race from Julia Simon. Absolutely superb. She's hit 18 out of 20. Has always been there or thereabouts. Never at the front until now. But Julia Simon, an up and down season. She's had a few disastrous relays this year. But this is a fantastic race for her. She gets her first ever World Cup win. Here comes the race for the overall. Eckhoff has gone ahead of Wierer, but not by enough places. She's going to be down in 10th position, and Wierer had to finish outside the top 15. The title is going to Italy for the 2nd year in succession.
Oh, I can't realize it still, you know, it was today I was sure that I couldn't do it because I was really a lot of second behind, and I had really not a good shooting today. So yes, I have just to realize, but I think it's just amazing. Last summer I didn't thought that it would be a season like that, and it's for sure I need a lot of time to realize everything because it was really intense, a lot of pressure, and it was since today it was really hard also for my mind and my body and everything, so it's just great.